Throughout the pandemic, staffing shortages have been a big problem, particularly in the restaurant industry. But people may not realize the veterinary field is also experiencing something similar.
That's creating long wait times for pet owners and pushing vets to the point of burnout. Amy Wattis gives us a closer look at what the industry is dealing with.
One of the owners here at Rainbow Veterinary Hospital in Beaver County tell me pet owners could wait here in the parking lot for up to 6 hours before their dog or cat is even seen in the ER. And veterinarians tell me part of the problem is due to lack of staffing, not only here in Western Pennsylvania, but across the country.
He had a little urinary tract infection.
Jennifer Frazier's new puppy Simba was sick with a urinary tract infection when we met her inside Rainbow Veterinary Hospital in Darlington, Beaver County. She said she called multiple emergency vets in the area only to get a response she didn't expect.
They all said that basically, unless your pet is dying, they couldn't see him, and that I would have to call in the morning.
Thankfully, Rainbow had an open spot available due to a last-minute cancellation, which Dr. Amanda Fultz says is a rarity these days.
We're booked out in regular appointments right now till the end of November.
On top of that, Rainbow's 24-hour ER is having to turn some of the less severe patients away or have them wait hours before they can get them in.
We are recommending in those cases for a patient to maybe try and seek out veterinary care elsewhere.
She says vet care sometimes as far away as Akron, Ohio or Morgantown, West Virginia, which Colette Eiley says she would have done if she had to after finding a large laceration on her dog Harper's chest.
Our initial response was we called her vet where she kind of goes for routine care, kind of explained the situation, and they unfortunately said they wouldn't be able to get her in.
After calling multiple vets within an hour-and-a-half radius of Pittsburgh.
They said that they would take her in, but the wait would be probably 14 to 16 hours.
She finally got in at Butler Veterinary Associates and is now healed and healthy. While a lot of people got pets during the pandemic, Dr. Nicole Palumbo at Butler Veterinary says the main problem comes down to a lack of staff, especially in the ER.
When the pandemic hit last year, we weren't allowed to do any normal appointments. So we were seeing a ton of ER. We were shut down with doing any regular surgeries and things like that. And that put a huge issue on the future because then we had all of these vaccine appointments and everything kind of on the back burner.
And while a lot of general practice vets are accepting appointments now, Palumbo says some still have reduced hours and less staff, which is causing exhaustion, especially for the vets who work in the ER. Why Dr. Palumbo is leaving the emergency side of things to focus solely on general practice at a completely different clinic.
I'm burnt out. That's the biggest thing. Daily we get calls that, we're probably turning down at least 20 to 50 people per day. And it's disheartening because you want to help them and people give you horrible reviews.
Which is why vets say being kind is so important.
We do see, because of the amount of compassion fatigue that is experienced, the amount of burnout, that there is a high suicide rate.
Meanwhile, back inside Rainbow Animal Hospital, Jennifer Frazier is breathing a sigh of relief that her new puppy Simba is in good hands and is looking to the future.
I have a new puppy appointment for him for the vet that we usually go to, and it's not until October 16th.
While veterinarians don't know what the future holds for the industry, they say the industry is doing what it can to recruit and retain vets with better pay, pushing work-life balance and providing support. Amy Wattis, KDKA News.